we're going to highlight the latest releases of what's out in streaming. Now, to be honest, these past couple of weeks, we've been having some ongoing shows that have yet to finish, but they're big enough to warrant a continuous highlight. Starting off with The Boys Season 4 on Amazon Prime, as it's back for a fourth season, continuing its brutal and darkly comedic fight against the corrupt superheroes of Vought International, with some new soups, some new shocking twists and turns, and you can imagine the high-octane action that the show is known for. And the season promises to push the boundaries of the show to kind of build more on that gritty and deconstructive take on the superhero genre. I think why people love The Boys so much is because it's kind of like anti-Marvel, it's anti-DC. Or another way is it's the kind of premise where, what if we really did have superheroes in a real world setting? Would they be the highly moral, ethical super beings that we ideally see them in comics or in our favorite superhero movies and shows? That is really at the core of The Boys, and it's why it's such a fascinating show. So yeah, season 4 is still ongoing, and if you haven't caught up, a few episodes already are out, but it's not finished just yet. So if you want to check it out, The Boys Season 4 is now out on Amazon Prime. Then we have, I would say, the one that is perhaps the most highly anticipated, and this is the House of the Dragon Season 2. This is available on HBO, but here in the UAE, you can tune into OSN Plus for the weekly episodes. And this is the second season of the House of Dragon that delves deeper into the Targaryen Civil War. If you guys don't know, House of the Dragon takes place a few hundred years before the events of Game of Thrones, when the House of Targaryens was the ruling house of the Seven Kingdoms. But things go awry if you've gotten the chance to watch that first season. A lot of family feuds, so to speak. And here we are in the second season, and it's looking to be the dance of the dragons in a way. There's now two rivaling factions that are vying for the Iron Throne. So you can expect epic battles, political intrigue, and a whole lot of dragon fire, all set against the backdrop of the rich and the treacherous world of Westeros. Now, I haven't gotten the chance to watch these episodes. I'm waiting until they all come out and I'll sit down and watch them in bulk, but I know I'm gonna have a great time. And when I'm done watching House of the Dragon Season 2, I'll do a full-fledged review here on the Evening Buzz. So if you're interested, check it out. It's out on HBO/OSN Plus. Then we have The Bear, and this is this third season of The Bear, where we get to see Carmy and his team continue to navigate the high stakes of the culinary world in Chicago. With new challenges in the kitchen and personal lives at stake, the season blends intense drama, sharp humor, and mouth-watering food scenes that capture the essence of the restaurant industry. If you're interested in watching The Bear, and I would highly recommend it, it's a good show. It's out on Disney Plus. Well, it's on FX, but it's on Disney Plus. So yeah, The Bear Season 3. Then we have a new film on Netflix. This is Beverly Hills Axel F. If the nostalgia power of Bad Boys wasn't enough, then we got ourselves an 80s action flick classic, with Eddie Murphy reprising his role as the iconic detective Axel Foley, the Beverly Hill Cop. If you've ever watched those classic action movies, this is the latest installment where we get to see Axel returning to Beverly Hills to tackle a new case filled with action, comedy, and nostalgia, as he uses his street-smart tactics and charm to outwit the criminals and solve the mystery. It's definitely the type of movie that has a lot of nostalgia to it, and if you're a fan of Eddie Murphy movies, I'd definitely give it a watch. Beverly Hills Axel F is now out on Netflix. Then one more, this is a drama series that's based on another cult classic movie that came out very long time ago, starring Harrison Ford. But this time we have Jake Gyllenhaal, who is basically reprising this role. The show's called Presumed Innocent. This is a gripping legal drama series based on Scott Turo's best-selling novel. It follows the prosecutor Rusty Sabek, whose life is turned upside down when he's accused of murdering a colleague. As he battles to prove his innocence, dark secrets and twists emerge, blending courtroom suspense with personal turmoil and an intense and captivating narrative. If you're someone who has watched the classic movie adaptation many years ago and you love this, and if you love that story, what's interesting about this is that this is a full-blown series. So it's no longer this crammed-in movie. You got a whole show that's flushing out the novel a little bit better. So if you're interested, Presumed Innocent is now out on Apple TV Plus. And that, guys, are the latest releases of what's out in streaming. If I missed out on any other release, and believe me, I usually do because there's just so much coming out, do let me know. Would love to hear from you guys. But let's take a short break and we'll be right back. Our next segment, we're going to be highlighting the latest releases of what's out in gaming right here on The Evening Buzz. Stay tuned.
If you liked this episode of The Evening Buzz, drop a like and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.